how do I discover my purpose? Write down 5 Fs that can help you discover purpose. Number 1 is family. Family is your first support system everybody has. The first support system everybody has. We can choose churches, neighborhoods, jobs, spouses, careers, but not family, never family. There must be a reason why God put you in that family. Not necessarily to become like them, but for God to use them to shape you into the person he wants you to become. And if your family is broken, probably they didn't serve their purpose, don't worry, there are many other Fs. But this is, if your family is intact, this is the first thing you check. What is the general direction my family is taking? And you would want also to do what we call a family tree. Family tree. What is it that my family, why was I born in the Kipkorir family? Why? Why are we all skinny? Maybe God is saying you're a runner and you're there trying to do gym and gain muscle. God is just saying, wewe kimbia. The second F is fasting, of course, and praying. One can take time to genuinely fast and fervently pray and sincerely seek God to reveal purpose, his proposal over your life, and he will. He's a faithful God. I like I like, you know, to keep checking we are good. Is my screen showing fasting?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Awesome. Awesome. So if you're here and maybe the first F doesn't work for you, maybe your family is disintegrated, it cannot be the first place you look, it is fine. You can still fast. You can still fast. Take time. 3 days, 7 days, 14 days, 21 days. Just asking God, me, I'd like to serve my purpose. What is it? What is it that you gave me? What is it? I'd like to know. The third F, I hope you're still writing, is feedback. A good example of this is Samuel and Eli. 1 Samuel 3:8. Eli realized that the Lord was calling the boy, and Eli told Samuel, go lie down, and if he calls you, say, speak, Lord, for your servant is listening. So Samuel went and laid down in his place. So there's a place for feedback. There's a place for feedback. There's a place for asking. Hi, please help me. Guys, what do you think I'm good at? And here you will, that's why I was saying, under feedback, you can also get a coach, you can get a mentor, you can get a reverend to work with you, you can get someone who has walked the journey of purpose for a long time, like Tim, and just tell them, could you help me discover my purpose? They will walk with you the journey. And it is not easy. You can't discover your purpose through magic. It's not adakadabra, rakadanga, doom. Now you discover your purpose. No. It is feedback. Guys, what am I good at? Do you think I can sing? Do you think I can play the drums? Do you think I'm good at sciences? I want to be this and I want to be that. Do you think? Now, when you start asking, don't do these 3 things. 1, don't ask someone who has a crush on you. Of course, they will tell you, hey, where the moment you open your mouth to sing, Beyonce has nothing on you. Beyonce should look for you because they want to impress you. Number 2 is your mom. Mothers, because of their love for children, their children can mislead and say, oh, my son, karaoke. Oh, you can sing so well. You are the best in that field. So take that with a pinch of salt. Number 3, avoid toxic people. People for whom you will never do something worthwhile. Yani hao, ukikohoa umekohoa vibaya. Ukiimba umeimba vibaya. Those ones will just bring toxic. They cannot give you objective feedback. The fourth F is frustration. If you ever look at the TV and the way politics is done frustrates you, maybe the Lord is calling you there. Na wengine wamekaa tu hata si tuna change channel. But you, when you look at it, you say, oh my God, what are these guys doing? It could mean the Lord is calling you to purpose. Governance as a purpose. Leadership as a purpose. When you go to a meeting somewhere and it is so badly run, God could be calling you as an MC, as an event organizer. You go to a wedding and you hate the way they planned their wedding. You're just seeing mistakes. God is calling you as a wedding planner. So frustration can be used. And let me tell you how I discovered frustration can be used. We are watching the TV with my friend, and we see that guys are dying in Turkana. I move on. But then they start crying. Then we discovered, oh, this is, community service is their gift. Nehemiah 1:4 says, when I heard these things, I sat down, and it is okay to sit, and I wept, and it's okay to weep. For some days I mourned and fasted and prayed before the God of heaven. When I heard these things, what are the things if you hear, they make you so annoyed? Like Tim, Tim, when he sees young people wasting their life, he's so affected. When he sees people are so unguided, he's so affected. Me, when I see people writing bad music, I'm so affected. I'm like, oh my God. They arrange badly, they write badly. Why can't they give me this job? Why? Because that's my purpose. 1 Samuel 17:26 says, David asked the men standing near him. This is when David killed Goliath. What will be done to the man who kills this Philistine, removes this disgrace from Israel? Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of? It was coming from a place of frustration. And that became the door for his purpose. So if anything is frustrating you, even in your church, you're so frustrated. You're like, why do these guys do this? They don't know how to host visitors. Then the Lord is calling you to that office. Go and host those visitors. Don't complain. Do something about it. The other F is fulfillment. When you do that thing, you feel wow, and you don't struggle. The Bible says in Colossians 3:15, let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body, you are called to peace. Called to peace, and be thankful. You are called to peace, guys. That thing is something you do, and they don't even pay you enough. You say, okay, me, I'll do it. Sometimes, there's no pay for some of you. I know you serve in your churches or in your communities, and you get nothing out of it, but you're so happy serving, and you show up tomorrow. Why? It fulfills you. It gives you fulfillment. Genesis 24:33 says, and this is NLT, Abram's faithful servant, when he was served with food, he said this, I don't want to eat until I have told you why I have come. Yani, this fulfillment is even more than food, that you can skip food to do that thing. That thing could be your purpose. Jesus said, my food is to do the will of him who sent me and to finish his. Can you imagine? He likens this fire, purpose, to food. Yani unaweza sahau food ufanye hiyo purpose. His purpose gave him strength and fulfillment to endure and accomplish his mission.